Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for if you've made it here for my Etsy shop or any other social media to come and look at these journals. So this journal is already on my Etsy store, and it is selling for £160. This is a beautiful little, well, it's a very sort of chunky. Let me just get the measurements for you. So this is approximately 7 inches in length. The width is approximately 4.5, and the spine, should I say, is about 2 inches. There we go. And this is made from an old leather bound book. I believe it was a poetry book as it originally started, and this is a little notebook that just joins it, which goes with it. So there's a pocket there with journaling card, some of the same papers that are inside the journal itself. That's from an old ledger. Yeah, so that's that. Another pocket at the back, again with a journaling card there for you to write on. So that's that. So that just is an extra that goes with this little journal. So pop that there. What also goes with this journal, which I put with most of my products, is just a little bag of lace and buttons, just so you can add your own touches to it if you wanted to. So this is the journal. Like I said, it's already in my Etsy shop. The main colour of this is this sort of vintage old blue, as I like to call it. Some lace and a little key there on the cover. There's some real ephemera there. That is an original postcard there to my dear Olive. Beautiful image of a little girl there. So that's the first page. Then work through, and you'll see throughout there are some extra paper in there for journaling space, because obviously even though you can journal on these in a different colour, which always look beautiful, it's not all journaling space if you wanted to keep that original. Some coffee dyed tracing paper there, which just gives it a lovely texture, and some printed coffee dyed tracing paper there. There's I've aged this myself, which is let me just take that out for a minute, an old letter that has been aged and printed on top of some coffee dyed vellum with some vintage lace and ribbon there. Throughout there are some photographs, original and ones that I've aged and printed myself, with, as I say, throughout there is some coffee dyed paper for journaling space, and then there's a large tag there. This would be an original page out of this poetry book here, I believe. So the inside signature here is just a little vellum envelope, which there are some photographs inside there. But obviously you can move it around to do as you wish with. Let me just have a look how many signatures there are in here. So there are 3 signatures in here. So that will give you around about 170 pages back to back, but like I said, not all journaling space. Beautiful ribbon there and a little bell. Obviously all my journals are all handmade, and everything is cut by hand, made, aged by hand. I think this one approximately took about 3 weeks to make. And there's a piece of original ledger paper there. So yes, I haven't displayed many journals recently. I've been poorly, but I'm getting there now. So hopefully you'll see more journals in my book, but they do take some time to make. This is a scrap little notepad out of scrap papers there again, all matches with throughout the theme. This was off an old, an antique petticoat. Some more ephemera here. This is for war stock, 1929 to 1947, for the sum of £50. The Bank of England, the London Bank in England. And there's a lovely little image of 4 women there. As you can see, it's all sort of the colours throughout, all those sort of muted blues with the creams and the browns. Yeah, paper in there. There is a little heart that I made just out of some clay, and that's off a vintage, an antique christening gown with the little buttons still on. This is let me just have a look and remind myself. So this document is part of what would have been an original antique. It's a court of probate, so that's the original document in like the Greece, I don't know what you call it really, but with it's with the original stamp on there. I can't see a date on that. No, I can't see a date on that, but I think it's very old. That just sits nicely in there. Another large journaling card. Some more journaling space. There is quite a bit of journaling space in this journal. Another photograph on the page. This is the centre of the second signature, again with some I've created these photos from old postcards, some more of that lace from the christening gown. The other part of that document, beautiful handwritten writing, and the date on there is, I believe it looks like 1874. Lloyd's Bank, so this is 1940. That looks like it's sort of a check stump on there. With a beautiful little photograph. You can start to see the theme throughout. There is lots of space for people to add things, take away things, you know, make this really very much your own journal. There's a lovely, that is a recreated old photograph which I've printed, and in that pocket there is another black and white photo of some roses and a jug. There's another tag which goes as a journaling card to write on the back. Just tucked in there, some more of that beautiful lace, and a little bell. It's hard to see. There we go. Lots of fold outs and flip outs, make it interesting. Some more original ephemera in there, and a photograph. It looks like another London checkbook stump. Here is a little envelope which I've made with some an old antique book page in there with a document that I've recreated. Some lace sits in there, and this is part of the christening gown, the photograph there. This is the centre of the third signature, again with the envelope that has been made to make a pocket. The photograph of, looks like two friends. Another large tag there with some ribbon in the blue. If I can get it off, bear with me. There we go. For you to write on. And the paper clips throughout are, I don't know if you can see, they've been aged with, they've been rusted, which I need to do some more of actually. That's lovely thin paper, which has been strengthened throughout, so it doesn't tear, so it's been sewn into the spine. And we're on the last pages now. And then this is a writing card. So what you would do is, if you wanted to write on this piece of paper, for example, you just put that behind, and it gives you a firm place to write without it you going over any bits of lace to excuse me, cause the writing to not be steady, and that just sits in the back there. You can also use the back as a journaling card there. So that's this journal. There are it's like sort of the grey blue ribbons and antique vintage laces, and it's wrapped round, or it's closed, sorry, with this piece of blue sari silk. And like I said, it comes with these as the little extras that go with it. So all the details are on my Etsy shop of how the sizes, the pages, and there are some more photographs. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. I love it when people reach out to me. Thank you so much for, if you've made it to the end of this video. I'm still very much learning and not doing so well at the editing as yet, but hopefully I'll get there. Love and blessings to you all, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye bye.